Do you know what the Democratic Republic of Congo is? I know many people know it as just Congo, but that can also be misleading because we have two Congos in Africa. Many Africans, especially Eastern Africans, differentiate them by their capitals, where they say Congo Kinshasa or Congo Brazzaville. But today, I want to talk to you about Congo Kinshasa, where I'm from. This is a country that was blessed pretty much with everything. Whether you look at it in culture, you look at it in mineral resources, whether you look at it in fertile land, animals, people, languages. This country is rich in every aspect. But what many people don't know is that this is also one of the poorest countries in the world. How did it get there? First of all, let's start from the 1885, when the African continent was divided. Yes, African continent was divided. Not like any other continent. Nah. For more information about this, search the Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885. You'll know why. To summarize it, it's just European leaders who sat down and decided to divide Africa based on their interest in the region. They didn't care about the families that were going to be divided. They didn't care about tribes that were in one location now going to be put in many different countries, where you will see that in Africa, where you can find one tribe in Congo, find the same tribe in other countries like Angola, Zambia. And this is the history for many African nations, because the division of Africa did not care about anything else other than their interests. But that's a long story. After the 1885 division of Africa, they divided the continent. They shared the whole continent. And then when they got to Congo, it was even worse. They decided to give the whole country to one man, King Leopold II, and claimed Congo as his own property. The whole country was for one person. If you look at it, even the name of DRC between 85 and 1908, it was called King Leopold II Congo. Not Congo, not DRC, not Zaire, not any other name. Nah, it was called his Congo. And that's when the suffering started, where he killed millions of people in Congo. He enslaved many millions of people. He caused so much suffering that even today, the country has not ever been the same. He disrupted our cultures. He caused division within the country. And to this date, that's what we're still dealing with. But that's just a history between 1885 to 1908. And what happened after that is not better either. Because after removing the country from his hands, they gave it to Belgium, which took it from 1908 to 1960. The same colonial power, the same people wanting the same thing, doing the same atrocities and causing the same suffering. But I can talk about this for a very long time because this is a very long story and we can't really cover all the information. But here's the question I want to ask you. We all know what Hitler did and what he caused to Jewish people, and now is considered as one of the most evil people that the world has ever known. And he was responsible of killing around 6 million people. King Leopold II was responsible of killing around 15 million Congolese people. And my question is, why isn't he on that list? Is it because African lives don't matter? Is it because we are considered less than others? Or is it that maybe the world doesn't know about these atrocities? And the King Leopold II is not the only person. I'm talking about it this much because I'm Congolese. I know I have some kind of information about that. If you look throughout the continent of Africa, there are hundreds of people who were responsible of millions of African lives. Why aren't they on that list? Why isn't there any accountability to what they did to our people and to our continent? But again, I'm just asking, and nothing is going to be done. And that's the questions that many Africans have.